Me is not like me anymore. I've lost so many things in my life. And you start working out, you're gonna get a result. You're gonna get strong eventually. It's all up to you then how you're gonna change it, how you're gonna use that. You just only know them. It's all captive here. You're not letting them out. You're not applying it in your life. Alright, so something I just realized right now. It's really important for you guys to understand that like every other person, like every other people in the whole world who goes through lots of emotions in life from childhood to young age, teenager and growing old as an adult, I'm as a person have been through same things, but I'll crack down few things. Understand this, literally. For me, I want to achieve some good stuff in life for the sake of my family, for the sake of every single one. But now understand this. I'm trying my best to literally move forward to my future self as best way as I can in future. And being on the track every single day is not easy. It's always something like me is not like me anymore. I've lost so many things in my life. When I say so many things, it is true. Like so many small things, but mainly so many major things that was really close to my heart and I really want them back. But I understood this, that to literally get them back, I need to get successful. Like being like before, I can't have them back, you know? Because if I stay like this every single day, and if I stay like, you know, as I'm staying every single day, that literally made things worse, made things go in a bad way, then it's not gonna work. Literally, it's never gonna work. So either I have to be good, or either they have to forget every single things, or either things have to forget every single thing situation. So I was like, no, let's just get better. You know, I have to get better. Alright, so I'm gonna say one thing. Most of the people don't get successful in life just because of these two things. First, they are so lazy, and second, the mindset, the philosophy they carries with them. It's like, if I do this, what other people will think, or if I do this, like, is it good enough? Like, they run so many thoughts in their mind. And the second one is so important, like, you will be lazy no matter what. A lazy person is also intelligent, right? Just he don't work, that's the thing. So even though he works less, that's the thing. But the second one is like the philosophy you carry. It's like, if I do this, this is gonna happen, or he's gonna think like this way. That's stop it, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and then open your eyes and then move forward. Like, nobody cares. Like, if he's got a life, you got a life. He's gonna do his life, and you're gonna do your life. Simple as that. So he's gonna think something to you that, oh, you do this, who cares? He's gonna think, oh, you're doing good, keep going on. And you'll be like, what should I listen? You'll be feeling good when he says, yo bro, you did good. And you'll be feeling so insecure that he says, bro, what are you doing? Like, that's not cool, like something like that. I mean, people got different thoughts, people got different opinions. Like, I'm not gonna get 100%, like, if I get 100,000 of views in the video, I'm not gonna get like 10k or 20k. Like, it's not all the likes I'm gonna get. It's like also dislikes I'm gonna get. Simple as that. People's gonna agree, people's not gonna agree. So it's the same thing. Whenever you're going somewhere, whenever you're going to a path, whenever trying to do something for life, for your life, for someone else's life, eventually you will go through two things, negative and positive. Like positive feedback, negative feedback. So don't get insecure thinking about what other people will think. Like, look at me, I'm making this video channel. I know many people who like, I don't know how to edit. They make so many excuses. Literally, they make so many excuses that I don't want to do this. I'll give you best example, guys. This is the best example I can show. I, with my friends, like, oh, let's go for jogging tomorrow morning. It's like, no bro, let's just go at 5 o'clock. Yeah, that's good, let's go. Okay, and he's going at 5 o'clock. One day, 2 days, and he's gone. Okay, it's fine. Then I was like, oh bro, I couldn't wake up at morning. It's so hard to wake up at morning. Oh, like, let's go at 6 or 7. Like, yeah, no, let's just not go to 6 or 7. Maybe somehow I just managed him to like go to jog for like 6 or 7, but eventually he also quit. But later on, when he's coming to gym at 7 p.m. in the evening, he's like, okay, whenever you're coming to the gym, let's just jog there, and whenever you're going back home, jog again. So it's gonna be really good for your cardio, and it's gonna be really good. Like, you have to jog, right? And he's like, nah, I feel so like weird what people think watching me. Like, that's true that in our country, people can't stare for like 2 seconds at thing. They keep staring for long whenever see something different. Like, it's not jogging. Someone is jogging. It's normal, right? In the morning, everybody jogs. Everybody walks. not jogs, but everybody walks mostly. So it's like, it's normal for you to jog. But in daytime, in evening, people look at someone like who is jogging, like, yo, what's happening? So they get so triggered with that, like, oh, he's looking at me like that way, people are looking at me like that way, people's gonna think that, bro, who cares? Like, he's gonna stare at you for how long? You're gonna literally pass this street, you're gonna go somewhere else. Like, he's not gonna stare at you for long, or he's not gonna run with you and keep staring at you. It's not gonna happen, right? So like, they have like insecurities with stupid stuff based on people's emotions, people's thinking, people's opinions. So they're so based and so deeply dependent on that things. So yeah. And also, let me give an example. Because of that, they never go out jogging. They instead bought a subscription on gym for treadmill, where the room of treadmill is covered with AC. What? And the AC's temperature is always at 18 Celsius.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And it's amazing. They keep running in comfortably, in like, they're feeling so good while running, while walking. They're talking with someone and then walking and then jogging for like, even for 1 hour. But they never sweat that much. They never sweat. Even though they sweat, the comfort is so much that they never have to like, carry that spirit that I have to keep pushing, I have to keep pushing myself. They're like, life is so easy. You want to gain weight, you gain weight. You want to gain a physique, you gain a physique. Everything is under control, like so easily. So I would say one thing, that people with insecurities, they have to go through this. So never go with insecurities.
Yo, bro, who got you smiling like that? Like,
alright, so now I'm talking about the third point. Even though there is only 2 points, but I have added this up. It's really important to know. You're never gonna get successful because of these 3 things, because of the first 2 things I have said, because you can't literally get out from your, like, the zone. I don't know what to call it. You can't get out from the zone you have created, and you have surrounded yourself with all the paradox and parasites that lives inside you, inside your mind mostly. And first, you're lazy. Simple thing. And the third one is really, really important. And here's the thing. The third one is learn and you don't apply. You have learned all of things in life, like so many things. You have knowledge, right? Come on. You're a person, if you're 18, if you're a teenager, if you're past an adult, it's still, you are with so much of knowledge that you have carried in the past years by living and by growing up as an adult or as a teenager. Like, so many things in life that's gonna be useful for your life to move ahead and to do lots of stuff and to literally bring a change in your life. But you just only know them. It's all captive here. It's not, you're not letting them out. You're not applying in your life. So that a person who comes to you, like a stupid thing, for example, a kid or a person who is much more weaker than you, like he comes to you and he's talking stupid with you, and there's 2 ways you can handle it. First, if you act rashly, if you act roughly with him and it's gonna make things worse, and it's literally gonna put things down into a fight, and eventually things are gonna get more worse, and you will have a negative impact on the environment at the same time. It's like things are gonna go off, right? Not how it should go. Rather, you also know that replying or reflecting to negativity with positivity, it's gonna change the whole diagram. It's gonna change the whole field. It's gonna change the whole environment. For example, if he comes to you and he's like, bro, you just did that, you're stupid. It's like, bro, I'm sorry. Make a simple thing. You impress yourself with positively with him, towards him, so it's gonna be like positivity. He's gonna smile. It's gonna be okay, right? You also know one thing, that like the simple knowledge in life you've got. For example, if you wake up in the morning and you start working out for like 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 days, and you start working out for 60 days, or even I would say a few months, you're gonna get a result. You're gonna get strong eventually. You're gonna see a change in your body, in your mind, in your physique, so eventually things, but you never let it all out. You never try, or you never apply it in your life. So it's just all here, and it's all gonna be here, and it's all gonna be here. So because of that, you never can move forward. You never can go to the next level. Even though you go to the next level, you'll be still the weakest person ever, because you have never crossed the line of the first level. You have to literally change these 3 things. First, you don't have to get lazy. Wake up from your bed, wake up from your sofa, whatever you were sitting. Just wake up, just stand up and start working. Simple, don't get lazy. And second, don't think about what other people would think. Literally, don't literally put yourself in a limitation. Don't think about what other people would think. Literally, don't think about that. Just stop thinking about that. That's a simple thing. Because I'm gonna give you a simple example. Persons who think about what he will think, what he might think or she might think, are the person who don't truly know themselves. For example, when you think about that person would think something for you, something of you, and that person would think a different thing for you. Like you keep valuing these things, other people's negative thoughts, then simply what happens is like that person, the other person who have some negative thoughts on you or your actions, that person's kind of like this in your mind. You give value, even though by knowing or without knowing, you give value this much to the person's of negative thoughts, and you give value to yourself this much, and then you are thinking like this with the shortest mind. So he didn't even think that, maybe not, but he didn't even think that, he never tried it, but you think like, oh, he's gonna think that, he might think that. Simple as that. So don't go out, don't do jogging. The same thing happens in the middle class family, because the poor are so cool. Like poor gonna go outside, poor gonna do what they're doing. The rich people are also the same. They're gonna go outside, they're gonna do what they're doing. They don't really care what the people think. Poor people's gonna work in a workshop. Poor people's gonna work in a restaurant as a waiter. They don't even care. Like they just want money. They don't even care what other people think, because they know other people's thoughts not gonna change their life. Other people's gonna think negatively, positively, anything. If they think positively, it's good for their life, because they're literally changing the life other people, or making other people think positive for themselves in a way. So it's really helpful. It's making the world better. But ultimately, the people who think negative about other people, the people who think negative about the poor people don't care, because they're gonna think negative. And who cares? People are spending time to think about negative for other people. So it's up to them, it's their loss. But here, the rich people, when they go outside, they don't even care. They don't even really think about what these people will think about, because they are rich because of two things. First, they have mastered themselves. They know themselves better than anyone else. And second, they are not lazy. They're doing hard work every single day. Rich people will always care about the status and all, I agree. But the poor people, they don't care about the status. So they really give no care about anything. But the middle class family, they're the poisons. Trust me. They are the most stupidest people in a way, because they have so many insecurities. The kids of the middle class family are living with so much insecurities. Trust me, so much insecurities, because it's like you have to grow up, you have to get a good grade, you have to do this, you have to do that. Your mom, your family member start comparing with you about the nephew's child, about the cousin's child, about that uncle's, that aunt's child, something like that, relative's child. Like he's doing better than you, he's getting this much, you are not getting this much. So it's always in a competition, as even if you love or don't, you're just doing it as a robot. So it's dangerous because of the status. They just want to keep the status in the family, in the surroundings, in the relative, between the relatives, something like that. So they're the people who are most insecure about people's thoughts. So whenever I do something, like my bro's like, bro, you're jogging outside, what other people would think? Come on, people will look at you like, you're jogging. Like, I mean, yeah, so what? Like if I keep caring about themselves, like they're gonna watch me and they're gonna be like, yeah, you know what, he's jogging, he's jogging, so what? He's gonna impact like, oh, he's jogging. They can't say like, oh, he's jogging, that's so bad. They're not gonna say that. Or he's jogging, it's really good, but they're gonna stare at me. So it's never gonna work. Like if I stop myself what other people think, boom, I'm never gonna get move on. I'm never gonna get success in life. Simple thing. So I always tell my friends that, so what? It's never gonna impact me. It's never gonna impact me in a good way if I literally value themselves, value their negative thoughts. It's like I'm valuing the negative thoughts over the positivity, over the positive work. So it's never a good thing. So my friends are gonna be like, yeah, I see, yeah, I know. So that's a really good thinking, but they don't know. They know, they learn it. Here comes the third thing. They have learned it, that this is true and this is the best thing, because most of the people who are successful in life, they don't really care about what other people think, because they know eventually themselves, they have mastered themselves, the mentality they hold, like they know they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that, they're gonna go through some success and they're gonna go through big failures. Eventually, if they keep carrying on, if they don't give up, and eventually they're gonna get successful in life. So they know so many things. They know people who would literally think stupid things about them, people who think negatively, people who literally not just think, people would say so many negative things because they are so bored, they have nothing to do in life, nothing good to do in life. So people would come like that, people who come and go and say like, yo, it's not gonna happen, you're stupid, you're this, how foolish you are, that you are going through the path that never any other people have went through. Like, come on. So people are gonna be like that way. I'm sorry, my camera is lagging. As you know, the fan is off and room is covered with heat because it's hot in their country, and my phone got overheated sometimes, so that's why it kind of lags. So bear with me. Here's the thing. Third, whatever you have learned in life, apply it. Like if you have learned doing 100 push-ups a day for 3 months or 4 months, or like months and months until you see the results, it's gonna literally be good for you, then do it. Let me break it down to you. It's so simple. Take a person you want to be like suppose you want to be like someone. He says, oh, you have to wake up 6 o'clock. It's a good thing because we have learned like this. He says you have to wake up at 6 o'clock, you have to pray, and you have to do your homework, or you have to make your own food, you have to do your bed, you have to literally clean your room up, and you have to do workout, and then you have to take a shower, and then you have to do all the stuff. And then eventually you literally do hard work every single day, make yourself disciplined, and no matter what, don't give up at any cost. And the person who is successful, they keep telling you this, and you want to become like that way, you have to literally listen to some point to literally change your life, right? So you have to literally do good for yourself. Literally you have to go there, and you have to dive into the ocean. You have to go deep down to literally explore every single fish, to literally explore every single form of water, to literally explore every single pressure, to literally explore the ground, how different kind of creatures live there. And then if you decide what's the best for you, and the knowledge you've gained, the lessons you've learned, the experience you've experienced, it's all gonna work. It's all gonna be in yourself, and it's all up to you then how you're gonna change it, how you're gonna use that, how you're gonna use those things to literally move forward to life, to literally change your life for better. Simple things. So you've understood this. So I hope this video works. I thought to say it because I was watching some successful people's life, and then I came across some things, came across some videos, and I was like, yeah, it's true. When they were broke, how were they and how was their life? So it was like those people have literally done so many things that no one else averagely would have done. So it was like, yeah, that's true. That's true. So you have to literally get out from your made up zone, and then literally have to do more work. So don't stop, keep going. So this is up to this. See you on the next one.